Alright, we recording? We are recording. We're recording now. You're taking deep breaths like you just got out of a meditation.
Oops.
It's fine. All of this can be cut out or put in the intro, and then the music pops in.
This is hip-hop, nigga! Speak your shit!
Welcome back to another episode of
What we called again?
Xavier. Welcome back to From A to Z.
From Z to A,
I hate
the
you.
podcast that's from.
Why you always gotta lame shit up?
I'm corny.
Yeah,
And
big old cornball
And
on the
so-
cob.
And you are a corn and you are a knee.
Whatever.
Corn knee.
Okay.
She got her legs out today. Which means she finally put on lotion.
Which means she finally put on lotion. What about you?
I mean, I'm pretty moisturized right now.
Not them lips.
Lips are moisturized.
They ain't little. No, you want some of my Vaseline?
But hold on, please. I know you.
Yeah,
you
go
fucking
ahead.
lying.
Yeah, make sure you check.
Yeah, you lying. 'Cause we
Yeah,
told you.
okay, yeah. Sure.
Anyway, what we got for them today? What we doing?
Well, first of all,
What are we doing?
I know the last episode it was virtual and whatever because you know your girl was sick, but I'm feeling better. I'm doing all right,
Yeah, you look better.
and thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Xavier.
I was
So-
compliment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What we have planned today is we're gonna be chatting it up about our favorite villains. But before we get to that, we wanted to take the time to shout out and highlight all of you. No?
Yeah, I'm corny.
Anyway.
Ain't that crazy?
Anyway, we wanted to show some love to all of our new followers and new viewers in this segment that I like to call Comment.
She just made it up.
I did.
Not off the top.
Wait, hold on, wait, no. Comment call out. Boom, bow. That works. We can do that. Comment call out. Book, put it on the screen. Bow.
That name is probably gonna change in the next
It ain't.
episode.
It ain't. I'm gonna keep
She
it.
gonna stick with
I'm
it.
gonna
Alright,
keep it
alright.
because I'm real about mine. I'm gonna stay true to it
gonna stand
because
by
that's
it.
how I do it.
Sorry for that, man.
Bars. Anyway, so like we said in the last episode, we really do appreciate all of you who have been engaging with our content on all of our platforms so far.
Love it.
Every single person counts. Every single view counts, and it's all appreciated. So we thank you all for following, for commenting, for sharing on your stories, for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We had a goal back in February. We said we wanted to reach at least 100 subscribers by the end of February.
No, I thought.
And we-
what's February? I thought it was March.
Yeah, it was February.
Oh.
So literally it was the 1st of March. I happened to just randomly go, I think I was going to go like upload a short or something, literally March 1st. And it showed that we had 120 subscribers.
Loverly.
So thank y'all so much. And we really do appreciate it because at the end of the day, our goal here is to build a community. So we know those of y'all will one day be our day ones. We built this from the ground up and we got it out the mud.
Indubitably.
So yeah, we're gonna do a bit of a comment call out. Now keep in mind, we've gotten a lot of love, okay? We've gotten a lot of love from everybody. Whether that be the people that are making memes out of Xavier Even I made a meme out of him at one point. Like, Xavier, you're actually really fucking hilarious. Like, literally, like your facial expressions be killing me. So Xavier is a meme. So if you haven't gotten any of his screenshots, do that, because I'm telling you, there'll be perfect reactions to most things on social media nowadays. Like get the face now. Get it while you can.
Oh, hey.
Get it while you can.
God, I'm all right.
Yes, get it while you can.
Anyway. Remember Neo, like, come on, let's get back to it. Let's go.
I'm in it,
What's
fool.
the first comment?
So wait.
You're still talking.
Yes, I am. Well, why don't you say something then? You ain't said nothing.
I was letting you ramble.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, because your brain just kept going. Like, that one brain cell was just firing off at like 100 miles per hour, so I was going to let it keep going until it shut off.
Any comments that stuck out for you then?
Since
you want to be interviewed? No.
I don't want to be interviewed by you. Yeah, like, anyway. No, what actually stuck out to me was, like, I really appreciate, like, how, I mean, it's a small sample size, but, like, the reach that we've had so far. Like, we had somebody comment that they were watching from the UK, and, like,
that was cool. Yeah,
that's a big thing for me. It's not it's all about community for sure, but, like, it's the reach as well. Like, how far can we reach out, like, for people outside of our country, outside even the East Coast in general. So that was something big, and I just love the people that's come in and like immediately had like fallen in love with us. Like, hey, we found our people, or this is immediate follow. So like those are the comments that I really love, like the ones that I'm seeing that we're actually dragging in and bringing in community. And I do like the engagements of everybody else, like jumping in with their own opinions and stuff like that. Because this was all about, like, we want everybody to join in. It's a whole community type situation.
Community type situation.
That part.
Woo! The eloquence. Anyway.
That's a big word for Elmo.
The eloquence. Anyway, also, shout out to those of you, all my twins out there that understand my vibe. Thank you very much. Xavier be hating whenever I be vocal stimming, but all my vocal stimmers out there, whoop whoop.
Tisms.
Whatever.
Advanced.
Because when my boy said, everything is everything, what is meant to be will be. All right, let's get into these comments, shall we? Let's get into these comments. Now, we both kind of picked out our own comments. So it's like some of these Xavier picked out, some I picked out. Let's see. So, okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right, so first one comes from Instagram @NervousArchive. Okay, I believe this is in response to your One Piece video.
Yeah.
So yes, so Xavier, we did some hot takes last episode. Xavier went on to say, and I quote,
"We're gonna put it in there."
Yeah.
Let's go. We go. One Piece pacing. Dog water. The show is absolutely dog water when it comes to pacing.
One Piece pacing was dog water. It was ass.
Yeah.
So
2-pack of ass.
Oh my God. So Nervous Archive says on episode 410, apparently I still haven't reached Grand Line when I swear I've been across the map or something like that. I don't know what none of these words mean.
I do.
So
I watched enough.
Okay, so explain.
I know I only said I watched 3 episodes. That was a cap. I was lying. I watched a little bit more than that. So I know what the Grand Line is. I ain't watched no 100 episodes, though. I ain't watched that damn far. Maybe 20. I probably got to 20.
That still ain't shit.
It ain't. But fuck it. But the Grand Line is basically like that line of, like, it's basically that pathway of, like, that adventure pathway of finding the One Piece. So you're telling me you're on episode 410. Motherfuckers is still traversing water.
So basically what?
They need Dora. That's what it sounds like. They are lost.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. That boy found a pacing he liked, and I think somebody said in our comments too, they say he's just milking the hell out this cow. And you know what? Hey, get your money how you live. My boy ain't found the One Piece shit, and fuck it, this is gonna be
now, in relation to that video, our boy Solo King Rob 92K on TikTok said, I bet you watched 1,000+ episodes of Naruto, 1,013 to be exact, and still going.
What's his name? What's his name?
Solo King Rob 92.
Let me tell you something. I watched Naruto in the form of not watching the fillers. So I didn't watch 1,000 episodes straight. Now again, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden are over. My grandkids are gonna be watching One Piece. And he still ain't gonna find that bitch.
I think that's fair because Naruto and Naruto Shippuden are technically two, and
They're
Boruto
two separate things.
and
bro.
Boruto is its own series as well.
I ain't seen One Piece Part 2. They got One Piece Shippuden.
There's continuity, but at least there's a beginning,
And
a
an
middle, an end.
I saw him
each
become
series.
Hokage. That's what he wanted to do in the beginning.
Right.
Luffy has been wanting to find the One Piece since I was in diapers. I'm about to be 30. The hell?
All right, Xavier, you give me one. You give me one.
Get me started, bro.
Hey, look, bro, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. Look,
For her.
you know,
I'm playing. It is all love, you know?
nigga, read the comments.
Stupid ass. Anyway, officially dot. I think that's LT or
Wow.
LT. A capital I and a capital
Okay, go ahead.
lowercase L gonna look the same. Y'all are crazy. LOL. Black Widow would dog walk any of them Wakandan warriors. They're not even on the power scale radar. First of all,
No, shut up. Shh.
we doing this shit again?
Yes, we are. Be quiet.
I'm getting shut.
Be quiet. No, because it's for me. Black Widow would dog walk who? The Dora Milaje. First of all, what that person look like on they picture before I make it. First of all, if you ain't black, you racist.
Shut up. That's not how that works.
Fuck that. If you ain't black, that shit, it feel a little racist to me.
Secondly,
if not,
it is a black man, but Buddy got half his torso out, oiled up like the beginning of Brazz's trailer.
so oily coon. So that's what it's giving. Cause what we mean?
Wow.
What do we mean? Man, get that shit out of here, man.
Hey.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what big
Dog walk who? The Dora Milaje?
Made me sound like Big X a plug. Hey, like,
Bitch.
let's
Get that next.
We gonna have to censor
I'm not.
that word.
No, we're not
that
finna
word
waste
out.
our motherfucking time on that shit. Go
That
get
was
your oily ass.
Hey, bro, that was egregious, bro.
Get your ass on
He's not
somewhere
gonna
with
be
that
happy about
bullshit, man.
Called him an oily coon.
It's giving
absolutely
racist or low
diabolical, bro.
racial self-esteem. I ain't got time. Let's go.
Mike MFN Love. We gonna keep it positive.
These names.
We gonna
Go
we
ahead.
gonna keep it positive.
Okay.
I don't know who y'all are or why y'all on my For You page, but this is the type of content that gets an immediate follow.
Mike MF PDF
love.
JPEG. You all right with me?
I'm gonna respect you, Mike. I appreciate you.
We love you, Mike.
Appreciate the love.
Thanks for coming by. We love you. Keep on coming by. We fucks with you. I'm gonna get your name right sooner or later. Is it an acronym?
I don't know, but
I'm asking him. Shoot.
Oh, I don't
Let
know.
me know, Mike.
You want to go again?
Yes, let's get it, shall we? So, this is to you.
What?
Big Court says people that say, "Oh Lord Jesus, y'all need to proofread these comments."
Time out. Nah. See, just like school. If you start stuttering during your jokes, that shit don't mean nothing. Now I'm about to fire your ass for real. What do you say?
No, listen, he said, people, I'm going to read it like how it's written. People that say that only watch anime for the fights, One Piece, there's no punctuation. One Piece is not a battle manga / anime. It's about the world building and the lessons you get from the characters' flaws. Stop looking at Twitter and watch for yourself. Can't have an opinion if you ain't watched it. That's what it says. Exactly
Okay,
how.
let me read it real quick. You know what you need to watch for yourself?
Xavier.
Some PBS Kids and some Hooked on Phonics. Because, what the hell? I ain't never seen so many punctuation issues. And what I understand we on social media.
Xavier.
If you going to talk shit, you better write properly. All right? What the hell is this? We got a bunch of run-on sentences. But let's run it back. This is about world building. We understand it's not a battle manga, but guess what? Every time Luffy gets into a fight, oh, the fight broke the internet. Oh, you saw it was better than Goku. So, shut the fuck up.
Oh
Secondly,
my God.
do we need 20 years of world building? How big is this motherfucking world? How big is he? How big is he? 20 years of world building? Damn, they introducing new characters. They gonna introduce new world. What is this, Fast and Furious 12? They about to go to space now. One Piece they gonna end up in space. That's what's gonna happen. How much world building do you need? How you gonna talk shit and you can't write properly? Come correct. Don't come at all. What? I have more respect. You put a period or a damn semicolon in there somewhere. People don't even know how to use semicolons.
Oh, Jesus.
It's okay to have an opinion about something if you haven't watched it. That's a broader question.
I will say this. For me, I don't think that it's fair. I don't think personally that it's fair to have an opinion on something if you haven't watched at least the majority of it. Like if you really tried to watch it and
Guess what?
if you really tried to watch it and say of what you watched that formed your opinion and that's what made you say not want to watch anymore or you know you're no longer interested, because a lot of people get into shit and then
I'm listening, but go ahead.
a lot of people do get into shit, and this is not towards you.
I know that.
A lot of people do get into shit and then they do give it a try, sometimes more than once, but they can't get through it because they just not feeling it, and that's okay. And that's fair enough to have an opinion, but if you've never watched it, if you've never really had, like, you know what I'm saying, like if it wasn't enough to like give you an opinion, like you watched it or whatever, then maybe not. No.
Okay, this is another comment. I didn't screenshot this one, but I wanted to. It was from from a YouTube short about the One Piece thing. That's hilarious. It's insane as a society how vocal we are about shit we don't know. Okay, I'm including that, although I've been removed from that in recent time. However, as a One Piece fan and someone who is about 900 episodes into it, he's right. Look, I'm glad I'm watching it.
Hey, yo.
I am a fan, but I'll always say I personally would not recommend it for someone to watch.
What's that person's name?
This is Rafael Rivera, Montevallo 6608.
Oh, Raphael. He needed that. Thank you.
But again, you are right. There's some things you can't have an opinion about if you haven't watched it. I've watched enough. I've also had people in my circle that has watched plethora of One Piece. So me saying that the pacing is dog water because you got to go in 300 episodes, I didn't make up that number. This is what I was told.
I will say this, though. I've never watched One Piece, so I don't have an opinion on it. Whenever I do speak on One Piece, I speak about how it's not for me, considering how much of it, how many episodes already exist. Like, I just don't see that as something that I can jump into because it's just so much. But
I've watched Lord
of the
Rings 3
people,
times. Don't
I
agree.
will say consistently, of the people that don't like One Piece, it's literally because of, you know, that particular reason. Oh, the pacing. Oh, it takes too long to get to the point. Oh, too many episodes and shit.
I'm not making things up here.
But at the same time, on the other side of the coin, fans of One Piece tend to like that shit. So y'all hate it for the same reasons that them niggas love it. So
I think that's a psychological thing. These are people that don't like closure. They scared.
Oh my God, we're not gonna get into that. and then look, they'll say that folks that don't like One Piece have a short attention span.
Shit.
So look, y'all can go at it. I don't care. Otherwise, you say what you want about me. I ain't watching that shit.
I got no attention span.
So
I read books.
listen, right? Like we read, so you can't.
All right, let's go. Let's get back into it. Let's keep it positive.
So we have. Oh, this one was for me.
Okay.
Crystal Dawn said, on highway number 19, but people keep seeing the thing. Hey, they calling up Bush. Yeah, she finished the line for me. I had to get that out. Oh, Nut Bush. They calling Nut Bush City. Hey, what? I said Nut Bush City. All right.
I feel like there's a line between vocal stemming and Tourette's.
Don't do that.
Nate shaking his head.
Hey,
Definitely
listen. Don't do that. Considering the conversation around what just happened recently at the motherfucking BAFTAs, I don't have time.
Niggas!
Man, I'm cutting that out because you ain't finna get us fucking called. You is not finna get us called ableist on this motherfucker.
I did not support that whatsoever. They should have cut it. It was a 2-hour delay in that. It should have been cut. Like they cut the free ICE. And fuck ICE.
What?
And free Palestine. What you call it again? Like they cut those out. They should have cut that out too. But nah, they wanted to.
Sure, that's a conversation for the BBC. Oh, somebody said on the sitcom episode, our Black History episode, where we were playing the games with sitcoms, comic book characters, etc. They said, see, you were passing with fly. So, Ayo Yanni on TikTok said, see, you were passing with flying colors till Martin, friend.
It's okay.
No, listen.
It's all right. It's an opinion.
Hey, we appreciate the engagement. Next. The fuck?
I was scared for a second.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep it cute. I'll keep it cute. Said till Martin. Martin's the greatest fucking joke. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is L.A. Dempsey.
These niggas don't know good television around this motherfucker.
This is L.A. Dempsey. I think this might have been the Cheetah Girls video. She really tried him twice. Man, new ball with infirmity.
I really didn't try you enough. Because I really should have pulled out, hold on, sit tight. Are you ready for a crazy ride? Okay. So if you wanna run and disappear, baby, we can bust our way right out of here. Together we can shoot the moon, stop the rain, even. All right.
If you wanna.
Anyway, yeah, I think we good. Oh, last one.
What's up?
Last one. And this one, I feel like it was a very underrated video. Okay? Y'all ain't show this video, this clip enough love. Y'all need to go back.
Oh Lord.
No, because I felt like it was a really deep discussion that we was having about Thor.
Oh.
And Loki.
Yeah.
But somebody said compared to Thor, Loki had the best development, hands down.
I do believe that, because did you watch Loki?
Of course I watched Loki.
Both seasons?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, no, I agree with that. Like, in that case, we were talking about the MCU timeline. Like that, like those movies, like that's what I was going off of. But we're talking about overall, absolutely, Loki had one of the best, like probably the best development, like hands down. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Went from trickster guy to realizing shit was way bigger than him, then he had to swallow his ego and his pride and realize, hey, bro, you are not the center of all this.
One of the reasons that he had,
he is, but
right, yeah. One of the reasons he had one of the best though is that he technically had 2 redemption arcs.
Oh yeah, he did have 2 redemptions. Yeah.
He had 2.
So yeah. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, so he had 2 of them.
Because that was a multiversal fucking
Yeah.
version of him that ended up in Loki.
Mm-hmm.
But the one of what was it? Earth 616?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his arc and his redemption all the way through Ragnarok and then got murked.
Yeah.
Which is still sad. That hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I thought he was coming back.
That hurt my feelings. He wasn't coming back from that.
I thought he was coming back. I
Hell
thought some way in
to
hell
the
he finessed
no.
the hell out of him, so.
Boy, Thanos squeezed that man's neck so damn hard, he wrung all the damn liquid out.
Oh, wow. Alrighty then.
Boy, did you see how hard he was choking that man?
Oh, Lord.
Shit, that was traumatizing. Traumatizing.
Speaking of
I'd rather you shoot me. Fuck that. But anyway.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, last but not least, you had your moment of validation. I'm going to have mine. In my video, somebody wanted to say, where I was talking about JJK, where somebody wanted to say, oh, she just talking. Well, somebody said she right. Creators _ gallery said, she right. JJK story isn't as good as y'all say it is. Now, I will say this. I didn't say that the story wasn't good. I was criticizing how the story was being told. I was criticizing the pacing. I was criticizing how they presented said exposition. I don't appreciate that in every scene.
You got to read something?
That in every scene, we're getting a breakdown. My husband is looking at me crazy because he loves the show. Look, man, fuck that shit. I explained myself good enough.
You did.
At the end of the day, get your hands off me.
Oh, wow.
At the end of the day, there shouldn't be dialogue, in my opinion. I don't particularly care for dialogue that is nothing but everybody explaining how their powers work, and then on top of that, a narrator coming in to help explain what the hell they just explained in the middle of a fight. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be sucked in to the lore. I'm supposed to be sucked in to the world building. It is not, and then all these different motherfucking characters that come out of nowhere that we only see maybe one episode at a time, or like niggas that we only see in like season 1 and they come back out of nowhere as plot armor. Like, nigga, we ain't got time for all that bullshit. All this explaining and shit. Like, y'all just trying to be deeper than what the hell y'all need to be. Just do the show. There's better ways to tell the story, in my opinion. Thank you very much.
Hey, Nate, if you mute that rant, like, it will look like she was freestyle, like, battle rapping. Like, if you just mute that in the middle of the video.
It look like you just mute that in the middle of the video.
Like, she was going to hand motions, everything. Like, she was frying her opponent. Like, she was hitting that shit.
Man, whatever. Stop talking to him.
Like,
he ain't even supposed to be here for real.
Like 90s rapper type shit. Like,
whatever. But yes, there were a few people that was on my side with that take. So kiss my ass.
I'd rather not.
Thank you very much. So hey, thank y'all again for engaging. We might do this again. We like talking to y'all, interacting with y'all.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yes.
And it's all love. It's
all love, bruh. All love. So thank y'all so much. Keep coming in. Keep challenging us. Keep trying us. Because again, our mama ain't raised no hoe. So if y'all want to step in the ring, we in there with you, okay? Ain't no easy win, nigga. Let's go.
I'm gonna just start roasting. If I don't like your point, I'm gonna just fry your ass. I'm just playing.
Anyway, next. Okay, everybody. So today's episode,
Part
we
2.
will be. Say, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'll just letting you know that. So today we wanted to talk about our favorite villains, or just kind of get into a discussion about villains in all genres, across all genres. We talked about a lot of heroes and like our favorite cartoons and sitcoms and characters and all that other stuff, but we haven't really gotten into villains of these mediums. So first of all, how would you define a good villain? Like, what makes a good villain to you?
I feel like a good villain should have, in its own form, a duality of either chaotic good or chaotic evil. And what I mean by that, like, I think some of the best villains that I've like come across have made me think about, like, I was like, okay, this is an evil act, but I see why you're doing it. Right?
That makes a good villain to you?
In a sense, yeah. Like, because, like, again, like, morality on one side of the coin is like, bro, you're wilding, but then when you're explaining yourself, I'm like, shit, I kind of get you. But then again, you have your chaotic evils, like your Jokers, and your Green Goblins, where it's like you just like the chaos that they bring. And it's like no rhyme or rhythm to their chaos. It's just chaotic. They don't have to explain why they're doing what they're doing. They're just doing it. And some of those villains I also appreciate. But I feel like a villain should have a complex duality of exactly what their motive is. And some of them don't, but the ones that do, yeah, I like the villains that make me think.
You know what? I will agree with you. I do believe, though, that there is still somewhat of a purpose good villains do have a purpose, even if that purpose is to just cause chaos.
Yeah.
And I think Joker is a good example of that too. If we're talking about Joker, yes, he enjoys pure chaos and just doing things because that's what he do. But at the same time, there is. I truly believe, based off of the comic books that I've read, based off of the movies and just the different depictions of Joker, he's still not out here doing things willy-nilly.
He blew up a hospital
Yes.
with kids in it.
Yes. But was it a disorganized chaos? No. This nigga still be having a plan. This nigga still be smart. You know what I'm saying? This as much as he likes to speak up about how, or speak all this shit about how, oh, I just live life in this way, in this chaotic way. Like, nigga, you still do shit for a reason. And sometimes that reason is just to get Batman's attention.
You see,
But don't do that. Don't start that. Please don't start that.
why?
Please don't.
Why?
Because you sound weird.
How do I sound weird? How does that sound weird?
It sounds weird when you,
Weird how?
and just not a very unsettling weird.
I don't understand what you mean.
Anyway,
You
but
see, this is how crazy Batman has got Gotham.
anyway, but yes, I think a good villain, like you said, they have a good balance, but I also like villains that know how to strike fear.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
I can't with villains and stories that I can't take seriously. Yeah.
Batman must
Sometimes it's okay that they don't have good in them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it just is
Sometimes
what
just
it is.
people, they just say people gotta die.
People will die. Starting tonight.
I'm a man of my word.
Get the fuck on, bro. Get the fuck on.
Another Batman villain I actually appreciate is Bane. I ain't never seen somebody speak so Shakespearean like while breaking a nigga's back across their leg. I mean, honestly, that was one of the most beautiful things I ever witnessed in my life to Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne. Shout out to my boy King and Queen Lion.
really like the most scary villain to me are the ones that are very eloquent and articulate and intelligent.
That boy barely got
and
mad.
and also they have like this subtlety about how they move and like they have like a charisma, all the things like when they just a smooth ass evil nigga, that's scary.
Imagine being Batman and you used to fighting in the dark and your whole thing is literally darkness and Buddy is just sitting there whooping your ass and
You think darkness is your ally?
That wasn't even how he was supposed to sound though.
You've merely adopted the dark. I was born in it. Molded by it.
When the fuck you start doing that?
what?
When you start making these sounds and stuff, what is wrong with you?
I like my villains, bruh.
I see.
That
What
boy-
are some of your favorite villains?
That boy said, "Krah!" Sorry.
What are some of your favorite villains? And it don't even have to be like DC or comic
No.
Marvel
So
or comic book
everybody,
specific.
first episode, if y'all remember, my favorite Disney villain is Hades. Not because he was evil or anything like that. It was just the sarcasm
That nigga
behind
was funny.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything he did. It's like he is trying his best to just rearrange the cosmos in his words and rearrange the universe because Hercules is slated to come out to destroy him. And he got two dumbasses for henchmen. He said, I am trying to rearrange the cosmos, and you're out here wearing his merchandise. Like, bro, but he is so serious, but unserious.
They
at
really
the
did
same
start
time.
glazing that boy.
Why?
But who else though? Who else? Though?
Darth Vader is another one. Darth Vader will
Yeah.
probably be one of the greatest, probably is top tier, top three, not number two, not number three, movie villain of all time. Because it was just the sense of fear you got when you heard him and when you saw him. I think the newer movies did a better job of showing that fear. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure when people saw Vader back in the 70s and 80s, they're like, oh, yeah, it's a scary ass nigga. But Rogue One, that hallway scene.
You saw the depths of why he was that nigga.
Why he was a problem in
Yeah.
his prime.
Yeah.
And even if you didn't play the game, but in Star Wars
You ain't call me out like that.
Jedi Survivor, when we didn't think that Vader was even in the game, and we just beat the ninth sister, and we were like, oh yeah, okay, bet. And then all of a sudden we hear his breathing in the back, bro. I literally was shook in the game. Like I'm playing the game, I got scared. I'm like, bro, is he actually here? And it went from, oh, we can fight him to no, the fuck you can't. The objective said run. Like, those like Vader will forever be my favorite villain. I think for people who don't read the comics, this shows Vader off really well too, because Vader in one of the comic panels shows he's surrounded by an army of people. There's like, Vader, put your weapon down, you're surrounded. He said the only thing I'm surrounded by is dead people. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't top that. But
Right.
outside
I'm
of
talking
Vader,
about a man that lost everything.
outside of Vader, you know, you got my boy Cell. Like, Cell's one of the greatest Dragon Ball Z villains ever. That's why I'm always pissed when they keep bringing Frieza back over and over and over again. But Cell had the theme song. If y'all remember, like, OG Dragon Ball Z before, you know, the Bruce Falconer versions when they had them crazy-ass, like, OSTs. But, you know, they got sued for that. Dio Brando, that is somebody, if you want to learn how to hate on people properly, you can learn from Dio, because he started hating. He became immortal to hate on one man's bloodline for generations. That's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, if you didn't know.
Thank you.
I don't know if you was confused.
I'm just listening to you.
Dracula from Castlevania, still trying to get her to watch it. Love Castlevania. But Dracula, he wasn't really a villain at first. Yeah, he was a vampire, but he wasn't out here murking people for fun. It wasn't until they killed his human wife and he went into the town in a big ball of fiery hellfire and was like, hey, yeah, my wife that y'all killed, that y'all thought was a witch, that wasn't. Yeah, I'm about to come back for y'all. I'm going to give y'all 1 year to get the fuck out. And if y'all are still here when I come in, everybody dying. A year later, they still there, and they had an anniversary of killing that woman. Had a party. He said, bet. Does that make him a villain? Maybe. Do I understand why he did it? No, absolutely. They played in his face. And then again, Magneto comes to mind as well. Ultron
I don't
comes to
consider
mind.
him a villain.
I don't consider him a villain either, but
He
context will
tends
make
to
him.
flip flop.
He will, but it's because, again, it's him and Killmonger are also part of that coin I was
I
talking
don't put
about.
him in the same realm with Killmonger though.
Okay, but for me, I see why you're doing what you're doing. That's what I'm saying, in that realm. Like, I see why Killmonger did what he did. I also see why Magneto moves the way that he moves. Because he just wants freedom for his people. Again, we all know that X-Men is just an allegory. Turn up. X-Men is just an allegory for the civil rights movement. Like, Magneto was Malcolm X and Charles Xavier was Martin Luther King. Like, they both had their different mindsets of how civil rights should be and how the freedom of our people and how the rights of our people should be progressed, but they were both on two different sides of the coin. They agreed on certain things, but there were certain things they did not agree on.
Well, did you finish your list?
Yeah, in a sense. Madara's on there too in Maryland, but you didn't watch Hunter x Hunter either. So.
No, I did not. Yeah, I would say my favorite villains growing up were definitely Vader.
Mm-hmm.
I did like the Joker growing up, and I still do. I would put them in my top 2 villains of all time, just overall. I would say outside of them, in recent years, obviously Thanos has entered into the chat when it comes to favorite villains.
He was on my list too.
Again, like, yeah, just he's so graceful about it.
Yeah,
like,
another
he's
Shakespearean.
so weird.
Another Shakespearean individual.
Yes, he's so graceful about it, and that's what makes him like really intimidating and really scary to me. But he obviously is very purpose driven as well in his mind, and I think what makes him even more frightening is that he doesn't believe that he's evil.
And that makes it scary.
Right. In a lot of ways, Vader was kind of like that too, especially when he was Anakin transitioning into Vader. He just believed that he was switching perspectives when really, like, no, bro, you moving to the dark side and you wilding.
Manipulative.
And, yeah. And Joker, he know that. He know who he is. He stands 10 toes on what he does. Like, he don't give a fuck. But yeah, Thanos enters into that chat. I would say I don't know. I've never really really thought about it, like, in a sense, like those are like my main three right now.
You never really thought about your favorite villains before?
Not really. I've thought about villains that I've liked. Like
Thanos and Ultron are on the same pedestal for me because,
again,
Ultron wasn't inherently, he was evil.
Yes, he was. He was.
What did Iron Man create him to do? To save the world or protect the world, right?
We'll get into that subject when you get.
Okay, my bad.
Ultron was good, but I wouldn't put him in like my favorite villain. I'll say Green Goblin, maybe.
And the boy, he put that boy Tom Holland.
When I also think about like old school Disney, like, a lot of people will say Scar or Ursula or fucking Maleficent.
Now that we older,
or even Cruella de Vil. Do you know what is an underrated anime Disney movie?
I'm probably not gonna know if you're saying this.
The Great Mouse Detective. That movie was good. My millennials.
I watched it once. I don't remember.
If you've never seen The Great Mouse Detective, the villain of that movie is a nigga called Ratigan. Watch the Great Mouse Detective, bro.
How am I forgetting shit?
Watch The Great Mouse Detective.
You know who actually had a good set of villains? Like, they do a very good job with them? DreamWorks. DreamWorks movies do a damn good job with their villains. You talking about Kung Fu Panda, you talking about Tai Lung.
Okay.
Shin.
Okay.
What was the other name? Kaido.
Yeah.
Not Kaido, I forgot his name. The bull nigga, I forgot his name.
Now, to be fair, I've only seen the first Kung Fu Panda, and that shit was gas.
Bro, the second villain, the Peacock Shin in the second movie, bro, like, I was like that. But the number one villain DreamWorks has ever made, if you have not watched it, I swear you gotta watch it, I shit you not. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Death was the villain in that, and it was the scariest shit you have ever seen. Like, not scary, like, oh my god, it's a scary movie, but like, he put the fear of God in you because literally,
what about remember the nigga from the first Incredibles movie?
From
Come on.
Damn it.
Right.
I'm having a brain fart. Syndrome
ass.
Sorry.
Yes, Syndrome. That nigga, he is pretty reminiscent of the style of villain that obviously, was traumatized and wants to get revenge, but was also sarcastic and witty and kind of funny and shit. Bruh. Yes.
Pixar movies have
Yeah.
Pixar movie has a lot of good villains.
You've married Elastigirl and got busy.
Yes.
No, I'm telling you right now, you need to go watch The Last Wish because that was the first, like, Puss in Boots never had fear in his life until he met him. That boy drew blood. He was like, you have 9 lives. I found that very disrespectful. And Puss was like, I didn't die 9 times. He's like, you sure about that? Literally a whole montage of how many times Puss has died.
That's crazy.
And Death was like, I'm coming to collect now, my boy. And then he has a whistle that he does that signal that he's coming, and it literally sent chills down Puss's back and scared him shitless.
Yeah.
You have to watch that. Death was a
I might check it out.
That was a great cartoon villain, bro.
Now, because you was ready to jump the gun, we're going to get into it.
Okay.
What villains do you agree with?
Ultron, Thanos. I'm sorry, I'm looking at
That's wild.
I'm looking at the case of this world right now. I'm sick of niggas. I'm sick of niggas. Ultron surfed the web for 3.5 seconds and say, you know who the problem is on Earth? Y'all. Not wrong.
But Thanos had the Infinity Stones.
You want to be in this show so bad, don't you?
I know he could have did something differently, but
he could have just fixed everything.
That's fine. I see everything that's going on. Obviously, people don't want to be fixed. Just snap half of them away. If I gotta go to, fuck it.
I really want to put the camera on Nate so bad. Like, this nigga has been shaking.
Now for me,
I'm missing so many good villains.
Then give us some. Then speak up.
Yeah, speak up.
Game of Thrones got 10 good.
Damn, that's right. We tripping. Yes, fucking Cersei. Honestly, though. Aside from the incest bullshit, that's my bitch. Cause when it was time for her to stand on business, she blew all that shit up. Her, Joffrey, Ramsey, that nigga was scary.
Ramsey was scarier than John.
Tywin was his own villain in his own right.
Tywin was he was a villain, but he wasn't. That's
how I feel, but he was. If he wasn't such an asshole, if he wasn't so evil to his own son, then I wouldn't even
his own kids, really.
Well, he didn't do shit to Jaime and Cersei.
He did to Cersei. He was about to make her marry somebody. She's like, I'm not even like bitch.
Outside, but that was political shit. My thing is that was just the way of the world. But him being evil to Tyrion,
that's why I always felt like that wasn't really his kid.
That's
that theory. But we don't.
Hey, look,
we gonna move past that.
Listen, let's do that. But go ahead. What villains do you agree with? Who you agree with, child?
Okay, as I said, Ultron,
you said Ultron, Thanos. That's wild. That's crazy.
People consider him a villain depending on what perspective you're looking at. Because for those Attack on Titan fans, I am a Jaegerist. I don't care. Aaron gave
a Jaegerist. Y'all got a cult for that shit?
That's what his group was called on Attack on Titan. The people that follow him.
Okay, I guess I ain't watched it past the first episode. Cause the fuck?
She's scary. He gave them a chance. He said, I want to walk these niggas down, but since y'all don't want me to kill off 80% of the population, I'm gonna go to the hearing. Let me go hear what they gotta say. Maybe we can talk about it lightly, just leaving us fuck alone. They was like, hey, yeah, the people of Paradise just want to stay over there, and we'll stay over here, we won't be bothered. No, they're still devils, kill them. Aaron said, shit, bet, all right, fuck it. Blew the whole place down. So, I agree with that. I'm sorry, you about to come kill my people and eradicate my bloodline, and you want me to sit here idly and just let it happen because you can't kill 80% of the population? No, mark everybody else. I was okay with that. I'm just saying. Who else did I agree with? Hold on. I agreed with Dracula because, again, you killed my wife and then danced on her grave a year later. Everybody got to go.
Oh, my God.
Everybody got to fuck me. You really played in my face. Like, y'all didn't leave. Y'all thought I was joking. And then on the day, the anniversary of y'all burning my wife alive, y'all have a party in the streets, burn it all. Everybody got to go. I'm not going to say I agree with Madara, but I just fuck with Madara. But, damn, who else? I think there was one other person I said I agree with. I said I agree with Killmonger, but again, I don't see him as an actual villain per se.
I will say this. I think the only villain, and it's a more recent villain, I think the only villain that I can say that I fully agreed with, to some degree, because, okay, I'll take that back. I retract already. Because let me just say this, because I agree with the perspectives. Like, I agree with where they're coming from. Mm-hmm. But how they go about it is still counterproductive with whatever their cause is, okay? So even with the whole, like when you talk about X-Men and how, you know, people compare Professor X and Magneto to Malcolm or to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, even that is still a little off because Malcolm X wasn't out here preaching to kill all white folks.
Yeah, I know.
So he was talking about the right to defend oneself, the right to push back against the oppression that was put on us.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, yes, Magneto was on that type of time, but in some ways he was also on the type of time of just wipe them all the fuck out because he believes them all to be. Now, here's my thing.
Depends on which version you're looking at.
They exist though.
Yeah,
so it's still a part of whatever. So when you talk about like Killmonger, like how he was, let's just stick it to the movie.
Yeah.
When you talk about where he was coming from, like his perspective, I ride with that. Wholeheartedly, I ride with that. However, a revolution without a real plan, and you know, and a revolution that doesn't take into account the very people that you claim that you're doing this on their behalf is not one to get behind.
Yeah.
The second he put his hands on that lady, when he took the goddamn
the
heart-shaped herb. The second he slapped that woman, he lost me. The second he burned all of their fucking heart-shaped herbs, he lost me. He lost me. Now, again, it wasn't completely, because again, I get where he's coming from as far as also like the rest of the world, like colonizers and how they took over African peoples and all the shit. I rock with that. But you coming into this position too, you also had your own personal fucking issues. You had your own personal retribution that you wanted to fucking to play out. That's selfish. You wanted to also get back at the kingdom of Wakanda. You didn't give a fuck about utilizing their resources and their structure to help the world as you saw it the right way to be. You wanted to get the power of the heart-shaped herb and the Black Panther power, and take over their shit, destabilize their shit, and then ultimately cause chaos around the world. That's not going to help Black people and African peoples around the world. That's bullshit.
Is that the same thing with Namor?
So, I'm sorry?
Is that the same thing? Is that kind of like the same thing with Namor?
In a way.
Because he kind of wanted to stay to himself, but he literally told him, like, hey, if y'all bring these colonizers down here, bro, they're going to find a way to fuck with us or try to take our elements like what they tried to do at the beginning of the movie.
Yes, and that's fair. But also you had a lot of casualties based on personal, you know what I'm saying? Motivations. Once you start playing out shit based on your personal motivation, now you just being selfish and you just giving a fuck about yourself.
Yeah.
You're a lot of your actions are because of the revenge. You want to avenge your daddy. Again, I get that, but it's way too nuanced to say, oh, he was right. He was right.
Oh, I would say he was right. Yeah,
from a principle point. But yes, how he went about it was fucked
terrible.
Up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I always say about him. Like I get where you're coming from, but
it's hard to fully agree. Now another villain that I say that I somewhat agree with, but again, like, how are you helping the situation by going around and murking everybody? Was Stain, the hero killer from My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I can see that because he knew what the mantle or what the look of a hero should
be. Right. That's why he allowed certain folks to go untouched, but he would go around and kill motherfuckers that he felt like
weren't real heroes.
And to be fair, there were a lot that weren't real heroes. They was just in it for the fame, for the money, and to be on the Billboard top 100. Like, at the end of the day, I agree with his principles, but I can't. It's chaotic to agree with villains 100%. You can get where they're coming from, but at the end of the day, there's gonna be something where it's like, oh man, there's no redemption for you because of how you went about it. But when Killmonger slapped that lady. When he slapped that lady, I was like, oh, that's what we're doing? Oh, that's what we're doing.
So can we, let's flip real quick, because I was going to bring this up with Nate when we was talking about our favorite villains. Like, is there an actor that really brought out a villain that you felt like you already liked the villain, but like this actor really like took it to another fucking level? Because I already know my first thing to come to mind is Heath Ledger. Like,
yes,
forever.
Yes.
Because granted, he went into a very deep, dark state to get into that character of Joker.
He did.
But
he did.
That's going to be one of the most iconic things you're ever going to witness in your entire
his performance of the Joker was definitely one that's at this point really hard to live up to. Like, he ruined it for anybody else that
after him, because before him, Jack Nicholson did a
Jack Nicholson was the quintessential live action Joker.
And then you got
figure.
Mark Hamill in the cartoon version that did a damn good job as Joker too, as well, in the cartoon.
As the voice of Joker. Yes.
So I'm like, those are the three iconic. You got live action, like TV show. Well, sorry, live action.
I would say Jack Nicholson as the blueprint.
Yep.
You have Mark Hamill as the voice for animation, but then overall was Heath Ledger for sure.
Like that was like, they told me, I was reading like stories about it. They said he was scaring people on set because he would not get out of character. And I remember that scene when he bust into Bruce Wayne's party, and that was when everybody even not in just movie, but the real life actors, that was the first time they saw him on set, and they were scared shitless. They was like, we did not even see him this entire time, and this is what he looks like and sounds like. They said, this is fucking scary.
You know who else was a great villain casting? The fucking agent. Willem Dafoe.
Okay, I thought you
was fucking dope as Green Goblin, but the nigga that played the agent the agent in the Matrix series.
Oh yeah. I don't know his name, but yeah.
Yes.
I've been
That
wanting to binge
actor.
watch that.
Hold on, let me look him up. We gotta say his name. Gotta respect this nigga.
I was about to say, because I have not seen The Matrix in so long.
Why you always do that when I'm about to look something up and you grab
It's
your
a
phone?
habit. But
What is wrong
I was
with
also
you?
looking up another actor real quick for another villain.
Man,
Hold on.
Agent Smith, Hugo Weaving.
Okay. No, did
You ain't know that man name.
Anyway, did you ever watch Inglourious Bastards?
I saw it once.
Christoph Waltz, the dude that played the German officer.
Yes, he's
That
good.
was first of all, you got 2 Oscars for playing an extreme racist and an extreme non-racist, because he got an Oscar for Django too.
He did.
But in Inglourious Bastards, like, you think he's friendly, but he's fucking not. It's so damn scary.
I didn't think he was friendly.
No, I'm not saying you think, but I'm talking about to the people that was like in the movie, like the Jewish dude, the dude in France that was hiding the Jewish people under his house. Like, he's coming in talking respectfully, real soft, like, hey, yeah, just help me out real quick, everything's gonna be fine. But then real quick it just shifts and it's like, bro, what the hell? Him, Ralph Fiennes, Voldemort. I'm surprised I didn't say Voldemort. I am so fucking sorry. But not even just Voldemort. When he played the chef in The Menu,
I've never seen that.
watch that. That shit is weird, but it's good. That movie is really good. I don't know why, but it's good. But what I was gonna say was, before all of that, when we was talking about, who were you talking about before you brought up Agent? Willem Dafoe. About 20 years later, 20 plus years later, you came back to redefine the Green Goblin role, and you still was able to scare another generation, because like, he plays that schizophrenic mind so well, where like, he's helping Tom Holland. He's like, Peter, what's going on? Then he webs him. He's like, that's some neat trick. That spider sense of yours. Like, Norman's on sabbatical, honey. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, how do you? And it's like nothing changes but his
I will
facial
say
expressions.
this, just as a side, he comes from the era of actors that train on the stage.
Like Count Dooku.
Willem Dafoe, he's from like late 60s, 70s era and shit. Like, yeah, like real trained actors.
What is his name, sir? Christopher, the dude that played Count Dooku. Christopher Lee. They're all like, just straight. 'Cause I think they're knighted too. I think they both got knighted. But those eras of actors that came from the stage, like, they have a different.
Darth Maul.
Oh, absolutely. And then we're not just talking about just the regular movie. We're not talking about the regular movie version either. But the movie version definitely introduced us to him, because the greatest, not like, goddamn, John Williams is so good.
Yeah, there's it's so many different characters.
And so many different characters we can go
Yeah.
through, and like this could be a series that we create,
Literally,
talking about our
literally.
villains. But damn, you were right. I'm over here like, fuck. I forgot Voldemort of all people. I mean, only time I forget Voldemort because, like, bro, you was beefing with a teenager for the remainder of your fucking reincarnated life. Like, you could have just left him alone, just did what you did.
If you can think about, though, just on a lighter note, what are some characters, just spitballing, what are some characters that weren't villains that you would consider to be the villains? It can be like any type of show or movie.
Well, we had this in
cartoon.
the last segment, but I definitely said Catelyn Stark.
Xavier.
A villain doesn't mean you do anything inherently.
I know,
you just
but
fucked
come
up the
on.
course of how things were supposed to go.
So she was the real villain to you.
She wasn't the real villain, but it was Ned's toxic nobility and humility with her toxic emotional just thought processes. Like, that's it. Like, again, all that shit probably still would have happened to Ned. Actually, no, it wouldn't have. She kidnapped Tyrion. That set it all off. Now you pissed off the Lannisters. So now they definitely need to find some leverage. And you got your 2 daughters there. You didn't think properly. I'm sorry, respectfully. You did not think properly. Yes, I get it. You think that he pushed your son out the window and Littlefinger manipulated the dog shit out of you and thinking it was him. But again, leverage. Think about it. Where's your leverage? You thought one Lannister that none of them niggas really like equal to your husband and your 2 daughters.
She did save the three-eyed raven though, because what if Bran would have got killed in that assassination?
How did she save him?
She was there.
What, by his bedside?
Yeah.
That nigga was just survived by the grace of the 7 gods. I'm not wrong here. That's why you looking like that. I'm not wrong.
No, I'm waiting for your fiance
Okay.
to walk out the door.
I'm not wrong. Check this out. Again, kidnap Tyrion. Ned is still there trying to figure out what the fuck going on between the bloodline and shit. He goes and tells Cersei that he knows that those aren't fucking Robert's kids. Another dumbass thing. So he's a villain in his own right. He is.
What, to himself?
Yes, bro. Again, leverage. You had none. You didn't bring none of your guards. Which you brought some of your guards, which you didn't bring at least 1,000 Northmen with you. If you'd have brought half an army with you, they say, "Oh, these are my people because I'm the hand of the king. I need to have my people here too." Then, all right, bet you got some type of leverage. You had none. You had a small little hand of the king guard, about 10 of them. They got murked off immediately. Renly came to you, was like, "Hey, Brody, I know you real humble and you got all this, loyalty and lordship going on, but hey, this family move different. These niggas do things differently here. I'm trying to help you out." Instead of listening to the motherfucker that your best friend is blood kin to, you listen to Littlefinger. And you even said to yourself, niggas can't trust Littlefinger. You dumb motherfucker. Again, I felt like a lot of these things, they're not real villains. They just had things that caused the course of actions to change. Rob was a villain in his own right. You should have married that ugly bitch and probably just kept her to the side like a side bitch and still loved the real bitch that you had and you wanted to marry in the first place. But again, another thing, I think they would have got betrayed anyway because I felt like Lord Frey would have just still got bought off and still would have murked them regardless.
Sure.
But still, you spat in his face was probably gave him the edge that he needed. You like, you know what? He said, fuck me, fuck him too. So, again, I'm not calling them villains because, like, they're evil.
I don't need the explanation.
You
I
know what
that.
I mean? So, I'm not wrong.
I just feel like that point is so used so often. I get it though. But I will say this. I'm gonna go a little left because there are 2 villains, and my husband will agree with me on this. There is a sitcom that I enjoy watching, okay, called How I Met Your Mother.
Okay, I'm going to be lost here then.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna be lost.
There's a sitcom that I enjoy watching called How I Met Your Mother. There is a main character by the name of Ted, who presents himself to be the good guy in the story, and that's who the story is centered around. But Ted really isn't the good guy. Ted is the villain. Ted is the bad guy. Ted is the weird guy. Ted is the asshole. Am I right, babe? My husband hates Ted. I don't hate Ted as much as he hates Ted. But I think second to Ted, if not equal to Ted, Robin. Robin Scherbatsky is one of the most evil sitcom characters. I hate that bitch. I want 5 minutes in a room by myself with that bitch. Robin is the real villain. She is the worst girlfriend. She is the worst friend. She is the worst newscaster. She is the worst singer. She is the worst person. I don't like her. She is somebody you can't trust. I can keep going. She a hoe.
I don't know what we're talking about.
He don't know what we talking about because he watched Big Bang Theory. However, How I Met Your Mother, if you watch How I Met Your Mother, you know, if you know what I know, then you know that Robin ain't the bitch to fuck with because she is the worst bitch. I don't like her. I probably hate her maybe a little bit more than I hate Pam from The Office.
I don't watch that either.
You need to get it on up. Listen.
It's dry humor.
Call it what you want. But Robin Scherbatsky can kick rocks with open-toed shoes, and I stand on that. She is a villain if I ain't never met one.
You're sitting down.
You trying to be funny? What, babe?
Just checking that. You got about 15 minutes left on this camera.
We good.
Y'all are good.
Yeah, that's good right there. I mean,
Yeah.
No, I think
I have gas.
Wow.
The only other villain I was thinking, did you ever watch Breaking Bad?
No. I forgot one. Well, I don't forget a particular one, but I feel like Giancarlo Esposito does a damn good job playing bad guys.
He does. He does.
He does a damn, especially in The Boys. That boy, you talking to Homelander
I never watched
like
The
that?
Boys. I tried watching like the first episode and I couldn't get into
How
it.
did you not get into that first episode? His girlfriend gets ran through within the first 35 seconds. That's why I knew what the tone of this show was about to be like.
Why would that be something that
Because every time we watch
gets me into it?
Because every time we watch superhero shows or superhero movies or comic books, we always get introduced to this, this phantasmagorical sense of what it's like to be a superhero. There's no problems, there's no issues, like no real issues. The Boys gave us real life dumbass issues that heroes could go through on a day-to-day basis, and it was like a darker sense of what being a hero looked like. Like the scene where Homelander and goddamn forgot the girl's name because Maven had to save the people on the plane, and the plane was coming down, and people thought because Homelander was there, he's here to save us. He said, "Bitch, I can't land no fucking plane. I can't hold this bitch up either. How strong do you think I am?" I'm like, that's some real shit. Like it's fucked up, but it's like he ain't Superman. He's like, bro, I can't stop this plane.
Well, child.
So
Homelander is also on one of the.
he's a very good Anthony Starr. Oh my god, that motherfucker is frightening. I forgot to say Homelander. Now I'm thinking about Homelander is a damn good villain too. That man is terrible. The show The Boys is just a terrible show in general. Not in the sense of the show quality is bad. I'm talking about like some terrible shit that happens in there. You gotta watch it. You gotta
We
get
had
it.
talked where we're not gonna include it in the segment because you can just cut this part.
Yeah.
But speaking of Giancarlo,
We need a smooth ending though for my editing. So I feel like if you want to have this discussion, then we can have it, but not on camera because this is only going to add to my editing time. I gotta crack the whip, y'all. Cause these niggas will sit up here and start to ramble and shit.
You look like a ramble.
Because Xavier,
Why so serious?
I look like a what?
A ramble. That's what I said.
Nigga, you look like Bert and Ernie.
I don't.
Anyway, with that being said, we out this bitch. You got anything else to say? Bye.